Welcome back to Morgan's video blog, Morgan's online blog in video format. Today, I'm here to share with you finding my way out of the eternal revision roundabout. So, did you ever get the feeling that you were never going to finish your edits? I'm definitely kind of feeling that way these days, as you might be able to tell from my runner-up titles for this post, including another bloody round of revisions, fighting past a bad case of the I don't wannas, and holy bleep, when will my revisions end? So my novel has been written and polished for years. I queried it, I got rejected, lots of form rejections, and a couple requests that turned into nothing. So I've revised and queried and revised and queried again. You know, I've talked about the editing spiral before. I've been here and wrestled with this time and time again. And if you're a writer, you probably have too, or it's coming. Every time I finish a draft, I think I'm done. Well, every draft since draft 3, you don't want to be too hasty. This is my 8th round of revisions, although at least 2 of those were edits and not revisions, but anyway. And seeing as how I applied for and received a mentor in January, it's only fitting that I should be revising again. But at least this time it's with help. There's a difference between in the past with beta readers and critique partners. I've sent them the novel and they've sent me responses, where this time there's a bit more back and forth. I've been working with Leona Wiziker since February, and with her help, I'm adding a lot of sensory detail, and I'm tightening my plot, making sure that there's enough action to keep us moving forward without, overdoing it. Now, as I've mentioned before, my main character can get a little stuck in her head, so for both the sake of the characters and the readers, it's best to have her look up once in a while. I'm pretty confident in my characters themselves and my world building and my story. I just need help to take my second world fantasy from a light read to something that will linger in the minds of the reader. And Leona's help is wonderful. I am thrilled to be working with her. If you're interested, she's currently open to clients at editor@leonawiziker.com. But this means I'm doing yet another round of revisions when all I want to do is query and pitch and dream of the call. I want my story to be ready so badly. I've been working on this story since 2013 with a full draft in hand for nearly 5 years. So you always hear about how most writers' first novels are practice novels that deserve to be drawered. I'm scared that the reason I'm still working on this novel is because I won't give up and I'm beating a dead horse, and that there's no chance for this story to succeed. The market's too crowded, everyone has a book these days. Yet, then I think back to those who have read it. My beta readers enjoyed it. My critique partners cheered for the story. The worst anyone's ever said is, "It's clear this is an early draft," when I thought I was done, back around draft 5. You thought I'd forgotten that, didn't you? You know who you are. Every time I want to throw in the towel on this round of revisions, I read my latest chapter and find myself filled with something warm and exuberant, something that feels a lot like pride. If I didn't feel that sense of improvement, that sense of rightness after a round of revisions on a chapter, I would stop. But this is why I write, to have that coming together feeling. As long as I feel at the end of the day that what I have after the effort is better than what I had before, I'm going to keep revising. where I can take a chapter from merely telling a story to bringing the reader along for the ride. That is what I want. And I think I'm getting closer every day. Let me know in the comments below if you're struggling with revisions, if you've worked with a mentor. As always, feel free to subscribe and tune in next week for more writing tips and writerly musings. Bye-bye.